Welcome back to the C-Diddily Lorelocke, a Nuzlocke type with an emphasis on storytelling. Rules and overview in the description below. When we last left our hero, we had just beat the penultimate Team Starbase, with 8 gym badges, 1 Team Starbase left and 1 Titan left to beat, which we're going to be tackling in today's episode. We need to do a lot of travelling. There's a lot of grinding that needs to happen, so battling in the mountains is a great place for it. We start with this Terror Raid and beat an Eevee who's going to join the team after being impressed with my battle prowess. Ooh, look at that ball go. Wow! Eevee has joined the team, or we call them Fred. We spend the next couple of weeks bonding, spending time together while we train, knowing that the upcoming battles and challenges my team of homies are facing will be the hardest ones yet. All of us put in work while we camp in the mountains, and every day we watch the team so we can all bond and further the bond that we have developed. And Fred, the Eevee, eventually evolves into a Sylvie on, one of my favourite Eevee evolutions. My favourite, not even one of my favourite. Dems the Dragonair also evolves into their final form, losing their blue hue and turning into a Dragonite, growing a lot since our fateful encounter in the mountain lakes. Larry also evolves into their final form of Tyranitar. They're not the weak, traumatized orphan I rescued eons ago. A newer team member in Giraffe evolves into their final form as well. They're elongating their neck and potential to new heights. During our training, we get attacked by a Mother Noivern, who after relentlessly attacking us, we have to kill. Kill or be killed, well, baby. Unfortunately, her babies watch the entire thing and follow me around. Can't say I love the fact that I had to do that. Don't ever want to kill a mother. We decide to take one of the babies along with us on the journey so that nature doesn't take them. So, introducing Nell the Noibat, who will become a little bit of a recurring face. Ding! Welcome. Unfortunately, we speed up natural selection and we leave one of the Noibat so that at least maybe one of them will live. Sorry, not my best moment. Seeing her family kind of massacred. Nell, our own Noibat, has a traumatic response to the scene. She's witnessed it evolve into a Noivern almost immediately. Mandatory Cassiopeia and Clive, the very real student interaction. It's the last base to defeat, so obviously Clive has to be there. Cassiopeia thanks Clive for his support and being there to help the operation. Once this base is done, it should bring the big boss of Team Star out from hiding, but we have no idea who that is and we have no leads. We kind of just gotta hope that they show up and make themselves know once we beat the base. After Cassiopeia hangs up, Clavel thanks us for helping him to understand the motivations and what drives Team Star members. It's been nice working with the head teacher, the very real student, and having his support during these missions. Alright, time to get the show on the road. This seems to be a fighting-based specialist, and this silly wild low kicks is just chilling in the middle of the battle. Dems one-shots with a hurricane not once, but twice. Cassiopeia here, wipe the base off the map. Bye. Okay, time for the last base against fighting specialist Eri, who is in charge of Team Star's battle training. So she's gonna be strong, but we are stronger and prepared to fight against a fighting specialist. We lead with Giraffe the Ferregarath, and they lead with Krogunk. It uses Sucker Punch, but nope, we set up with Nasty Plop, getting our big boy stat boost. Sucker Punch does hit now and does just below half HP, and we clap with Twin Beam, which gets a one-shot. Lucario comes out and sends Giraffe a rig to the elephant graveyard, but not like dead. Time for Billy to shine. Whole reason he is here is to take down this steel type. With Billy's mighty speed and special attack, he takes down Lucario in one shot. Persimmon comes in and we try to get paralysis, only for the football monkey to close combat. A close combat I didn't expect. A close combat that just kills my best friend. I am panicked. Billy has already passed on. There is no way his tire broker body from brutal battle after brutal battle could survive a 120 base power super effective move from a monkey with an attack stat of 120. Dems gets the revenge kill with a hurricane, and we swap Dems out in the face of an Annihilate and sending good old trustworthy Merlin lowering its attack with Intimidate and take a soft ice punch and close combat. If only that close combat did the same damage to Billy. A waterfall does half HP, and then we take a Rage Fist, only for another waterfall to take down Annihilate. Out comes the car, who takes us low, gets the paralysis, and then we waterfall, which then also activates stamina, meaning his defense has gone up. We swap Merlin out. I can't lose another friend, and we send in Nell the Noibat. We tank a close combat. We then sit there and watch it set up, which is terrifying, but Nell uses Super Fang, which does not actually do half damage on these, which is annoying. We tank a spin out, speed lowering, and an air slash does ridiculous damage, huge damage. We take a spin out, and then Nell is going to come in with one last air slash, taking down this car. We may have won, but this is the worst victory ever. Flashback with my dead dog in my pocket. Eri feels bad for pushing the team star too much in their battle training, but everyone's like, nah, it's cool, no worries. We're developing hard and fast because of your excellent instruction. We can beat the bullies soon because of it, but we're all tired. Let's stop and give you a break as well. Mandatory photo to help us remember. Dead dog in my pocket makes this hard to enjoy. It's Cassiopeia. Well done on beating the base. All the bases are defeated, so the team star boss will come out soon and the bosses will all go back to school. Oh, hey, Clive, C-Diddily, here is your award, some LP, and Clive gives you your reward. Operation Starfall is at its final stages. All you have to do is beat the big boss. How, you ask? Well, the truth is the big boss is me. What? Sorry to keep this from you, but I never found a good time to tell you, and I had to use the code that we Team Star came up with to get them to sort their lives out. You need to come to the schoolyard after dark to battle me, and Team Star will be gone for good. Well, shit. We can finally lay Billy, our good boy, to rest. I'm upset and angry, and I would love for him to just be hospitalised, but I can't justify that. He's been battered and beaten, and he always got back up, just like Spider-Man would. But like any hero, sometimes they can't get back up. So let's take a moment to appreciate everything that we've been through with Billy, and take a moment of silence so that we can honour his memory and look back on his adventure with me. Thank you for your silences. We remember Billy and all he's done. I head back to the place where we first met to reminisce and get closure, as the memory of seeing my beloved friend die haunts my memory again and again. I stand on the precipice between life and death, staring my fate in the face. I don't know why I'm here. Would one of my best friends still be alive if I wasn't brought here? I can't answer that. I don't know. But I do know that the memories and love I feel for Billy will live on, and while our journey together has ended, mine must continue. So as I stand here honouring my friend's memory, I swear to you, Billy, but I will never stop until I find out why I'm here and why I was so blessed to have you as a part of my life. I will never forget you in this life or the next, and I hope that someday I will see you again. Maybe not in this timeline or dimension, but I hope to see you again. We hold a wake, and I make sure that everybody is feeling all right, knowing that our friend Billy is gone. He will be sorely missed, but we must move on with the journey. It's what Billy would want, and now we set our eyes forward to our next challenge, which is helping Arvin and the Mastiff. We find the Titan and start the battle, then oh shit, it got swallowed by a giant whale catfish. We lead with whoop-de-doos, craving blood, and he slurps up the incoming water moves, and then we get it toxic, and then we hit with an earthquake, and then we get hit with a body slam, like it weighs absolutely nothing. Poison jab, earthquake, poison jab, earthquake, poison damage, body slams. It goes on and on and on until eventually he runs off like every single Titan does. Like, what? We chase after him with haste. Let's go get that final HM and heal up the only other dog in our life. Tail go wham, Cliff go blip, 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 blip. They have their meal and Arvin rocks up for the assist. He comments about being confused about if it's sushi fish or the giant fish, and that, whoa, oh my god, the food chain in action. Now that comment about the food chain being in action confirms that Pokemon eat each other in the Pokemon universe. We just don't see it happen. Anyway, we lead with similar strats to the last battle, opening with Toxic and having assistance from Arvin, who uses stab takedowns, doing very minimal damage. Deciding that this is going to take forever, we swap into the OG Eevee, who hits a massive flower trick, only for Greedent to get the kill with one last takedown, which isn't fair. Oh wait, no, it's on 1 HP, and Toxic gets the kill. Woo, whoop-de-doo gets the credit. Last Titan defeated. Or not. We got little sushi guy to defeat now. I'm surprised that Arvin doesn't have his own Tatsugiri, considering his team is food-based, but each to their own. Would be cool if he came back and caught this Titan one, but he was never going to do that. So yeah, we get done dirty by a taunt, so Toxic fails. Muddy Water don't work because we slurp it back up, and then the Greedent, the squirrel, goes down, making this a 1v1, and then we just do the back and forth. We poison jab, he dragon pulses, we poison jab, he gets the poison, which means he lives. We take one last Dragon Pulse, and then Poison Jab gets the final kill, meaning we've defeated the last Titan, which means we can heal that dog. So with that last battle done, me and Arvin head into the cave and find the last Herba Mystica. With my fingers crossed that this is going to heal Arvin's pup, we find it glowing and head off for our last picnic together. I pray to God that this works. Obviously, we got to give Goku his sandwich so he can get big and strong. And post-feeding, he has learned to rock climb, meaning we can go anywhere, up, down, left, right, sea, skies. The world is our oyster and our dino dog. Now, Mabastiff's turn. We hold our breath in anticipation as Arvin feeds his dear friend. Me and Arvin tried so hard to get you to heal, buddy. Come on, please get better. It doesn't seem like it's worked. It seems like he won't get better. But then he gets up, he grabs his Pokeball in his mouth, tail wagging and life in his eyes. He brings it over to Arvin. Oh my god, I lost my dog, but we fucking did it. He's better. I'm not crying. You're crying. It's not me, it's you. Oh my god, you are ruining the moment. It's Sada, and this shocks Arvin. She tells me Goku's back to full strength, and then Arvin makes salty comments. Sada's like, I've been looking for a way to reach you, not because I love you or miss you, but because you're the only one who's going to get into my lab. Ouch. Law drop. Sada is Arvin's mum. Anyone else feeling a little guilty? He ain't heard her voice in years, and I'm just over here with her on speed dial. I'm sorry, buddy. He's going to get us into the lab, but not today. Join me next episode for a special E4 champion fight episode. Thank you so much for watching and sharing my sadness and joy. Losing Billy was awful, but healing Mabastiff was amazing. If you made it this far, comment RIP Billy, and while you're down there, press the like and subscribe button so you can join me in the biggest battle so far in episode 10 of the C-Diddily Lorelocke. Thank you. Have a good day.